What up, good people? Back with another reflection. I just finished out another good workout. And as I was working out, man, my mind was really heavy on a lot of us still being stuck in slavery. And not in the same aspect that our ancestors went through, because I know that was like torture. But a lot of us are stuck in mental slavery. And what I mean by that is, yeah, we're free to do and move how we want to move, in this world, for the most part, right? Sometimes we get pushed back, but that's a whole nother story. But what I mean by mental slavery is, the new slavery for us is debt, right? When you're in debt, that's a slavery that you may not feel like it's slavery, but if you work in a full-time job just to get paid and all that money goes to somebody else, somebody else's pockets, that's like free labor. You know what I mean? You working just to pay somebody else. Yeah, you may be able to go out and take yourself, out to eat or something like that. But even then, if you think about it, like going out to eat, that's not even a treat anymore, because now most of the food at these restaurants is trash. Unless you go into a 5-star place where you spending $100 a person, you better off taking that money that you're gonna spend in one of these chain restaurants and just going to the store, coming back home and cooking your own shit. Because most of the stuff is trash. The food's not hot, service not good. It's just trash. And so we got to get out of this state of mental slavery, man, which is debt. We got to stop. We got to stop following the pattern that didn't work. Whether that pattern comes from our parents, whether that pattern comes from our community, whether the pattern comes from people around us. We got to stop following the patterns that don't work. You shouldn't be having name brand stuff if you don't own a home. If you don't have any investments, if you don't have any savings, you shouldn't have name brand stuff. That don't mean you can't never get it. That stuff ain't going nowhere. It's going to be here. But we got to get out of those patterns that keep us in mental slavery, man, which is debt. We can do it.